Welcome back, everybody. Today's Rockin' Rant, I want to tell you guys about this amazing documentary series on YouTube about the band Overkill. Stick around.
You're listening to the Ludini Rock and Roll Circus, changing rock history one podcast at a time.
Welcome back, everybody. Ludini Rock and Roll Circus. Our website is LudiniRockandRollCircus.com. Please check back often for more great shows like our daily Rockin' Rants, our weekly Hard Rock and Metal Circus with my co-hosts Lily V6 and Keith Hawk Hawkins, and our interview series. Tons of cool stuff at LudiniRockandRollCircus.com. There's some merch there, all kind of fun stuff. Check it out. Also, don't forget, guys, to share the podcast. When you share the podcast, you are telling the world that you support great guitar-driven rock, and to tell people to check it out, that there's a lot of great music out there. I want to give a quick shout-out to Rob Nace, who is hanging out with us live tonight on Facebook. And if you'd like to know more about how you can get in on these live shows with me, stick around. We'll talk about that at the end. But let's get into today's topic. I just want to give you guys a quick review and overview of this great documentary series. Nuclear Blast Records, which is currently the record label for the band Overkill, has been releasing a multi-part documentary series about the band. Each video is, 7 to 12 minutes, just something like that. None of them are real long, easy to digest. You can watch a little bit at a time. They talk a lot about the band's beginnings. What's really fun is some of the newer members talk about how they were fans of Overkill before they got into the band. They talk about all the aspects of the music, from the production to the type of skill they feel is involved. They talked about what's very interesting too, one of the highlights of it is the discussion between the difference between East Coast thrash metal and West Coast thrash metal, and how these guys sort of discovered each other through this tape exchange. You got to understand, these guys came up way before the internet, way before things like Pro Tools. It was hard freaking work. You didn't just set up in a project studio somewhere and record. You had to have guys that knew what they were doing. You had to have the songs together. They were on majorly tight budgets. And it's just a testament to what a great band they really were, that they just cranked out these amazing records. Now, I'm going to take a quick peek here because I can't remember right off the top of my head, but I believe they've released 19 studio album of cover songs, 3 EPs, and 3 live albums. So they have put out a lot of music in their career. And what's so fun about this documentary is these guys are still on freaking fire. They're still excited about music. They're still excited to keep going out there and rocking hard. They absolutely love it. Nothing has really, the attitude is still there. There's still at heart, there's still those young guys that love to play great rock. Now, what I've done for you is if you want to see the documentary and you don't want to go to Nuclear Blast and kind of like try to click around and find all the pieces, I've been putting them together for you in my own YouTube playlist, which there will be a link to in the descriptions on Podbean as well as here on YouTube under my face. So just click on that and you can watch them. As they add more to the series, I will add them to my playlist so you don't miss anything. Right now they just released number 7 today, so we are up to date. So check that out in the links below. Again, it's called, I should tell you what it's called. It's called Overkill, Welcome to the Garden State. You should definitely check it out. I've put it together for you right here. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you would like to party with us live, and speaking of partying with us live, we have Rob Nace and Bill Wingand hanging out with us live. Rob and Bill, thank you guys for partying with us tonight. If you'd like to hang out with us live, if you'd like access to exclusive music, exclusive video, and just hang out with really cool people that are really on freaking fire for great guitar-driven rock and roll, hard rock, and heavy metal, then you need to go to this link right here. LouLombardimusic.com/inner circle. That is LouLombardimusic.com/inner circle. Join the inner circle. You get to hang out with me live. We have discussions before and after about these things. It's a lot of fun. I put some exclusive content in there. Plus, you're going to get my exclusive internet release only, The Bad Years, which is a kind of like collection of different things I've done with different bands. It's a lot of fun. Check that all out at LouLombardimusic.com/inner circle. Guys, it's been a great time. Check out the documentary Overkill. Welcome to the Garden State. And I will see you guys all on the next Loudini Rock and Roll Circus.